Yo, RX back with another recap of UFC Vegas 106, Morales versus Burns. We back with another recap of a Apex card that was, I'm pretty fucking shocked I'm saying this. It was pretty good. Like, I'm not even trying to bullshit you. It was pretty fucking good. Yeah, like, to get to the main points, yes, there were some bad fights on it. Yes, we did lose a fight on it. We'll talk about that in a minute. But overall, I enjoyed the card. I can find very few issues with the card. If anything, you really can only say there was one bad fight on it. So, the rest of the card was really good, mainly finishes. I think we only got 4 decisions on the card, no robberies. We got a bunch of finishes, some great fucking knockouts, some nice submissions, some nice performances. A fight of the year contender, in my opinion. A lot of really fun fights, and a really fun night in the Apex. It's like every good Apex card, it's a fucking shame this was in front of 6 people in an empty shithole instead of in front of a crowd, but whatever. I don't know what to really say there. This was good. This was a very fun card. I can't believe I'm saying that about an Apex card. And especially, like, some Apex cards that you have looked good in the past. This one didn't. This one, on paper, looked pretty eh. I think that's about what I said in the breakdown. I did not think the card looked great. It looked alright. I thought it was going to be... I thought the worst case scenario for the card that it was going to be forgettable. And I think it's very memorable. It was a very good card. I really did enjoy it. And I'm really thrilled to be able to say that, because how often do you get to say that about an Apex card? So, yeah, I really fucking enjoyed it. I can't really put it any other way. Like, again, 4 decisions on the whole card. One of them was maybe the fight of the fucking year. The other 3, yeah, fine. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 finishes. That's good, man. I'm fucking happy with that. So, it was a good card. It truly was. I'm excited to recap it for once. Early ass card. It was over by like 9:30. I wish I did the recap last night, but I doubt y'all give a shit when I get to if it comes out sometime on Sunday, I guess that's all y'all really care about. So, it is sometime on Sunday. Hopefully I get this up kind of early. I'm starting this recording at about 2:40, so hopefully I can get this out a little earlier than usual. But whatever. That's the 4th wall being broken there. The only thing that matters, the card was good, and I'm here to recap it for you, if you care. I know a lot of people probably don't care about our Apex card recap, and if they do, they probably already watched a bigger YouTuber recap it, but I'm still here, motherfuckers, and I'm going to recap it for you, so I hope you enjoy. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to really say about the card before getting the recap. It was really good, shockingly, and I'm ready to recap it, so... Before we do, the only thing I really have left to say is the normal YouTube shit. Please like, comment, and subscribe. 100 subs goal by the end of 2025. I've been stuck on 72 for a goddamn while now. So yeah, it sucks, but whatever. I hope the few people that watch these videos enjoy it, and that's that. Though I do it for fun, do it for y'all, and hope you enjoy it. All that other shit is cosmetics. So, whatever. Let's get into the recap. UFC Vegas 106. I can't believe we've had 106 of these fucking cards. This one of the better ones. Let's do it. Can't speak. You ready to recap some fights in the Apex? Let's do it. In the empty Apex? Let's fucking go. UFC Vegas 106 recap. Begin. But we gotta begin with bad news, which was we did lose a fight on the card, as I said, and that was the co-main event of the evening. Paul Craig and Rodolfo Bellato. Bellato had fucking herpes. What? Yeah, that's a first. That's a first for never stopped eating Gary. Yeah, that's definitely a first for why a fight got canceled. Yeah. Wow, that's not like because they said a medical issue. They didn't specify it. I see why. Fucking herpes. How the fuck? I don't want to know. Actually, never mind. Don't answer that. Yeah, it sucks. This is gonna be a fun fight. Gonna end in a finish for sure, but whatever. They'll probably rebook this for. I think they said May. Not May. June, July-ish. So, yeah, sometime there. I say put on 316 if they can get on there. That card needs some more help. So like even with getting that patchy mix dude booked on the card, another prelim wouldn't hurt that card. So put this on that card, it'd be a pretty good prelim. But I doubt they will. It'll probably be in the Apex again. So. But whatever. Sucks we lost a fight, especially the day of the fight. I still don't know why they don't have backups for every fight. Bare minimum, the main card fights, you fucking twits. But whatever. Sucks, but we still had a good card nonetheless, even if we did lose our co-main event. Hope to see this rebooked soon. And yeah, lame. What can you do? Kind of seems like this card was a little cursed, but even with losing a lot of fights, mainly because the card this was meant to be I forget where this card was meant to be originally. That's why these fights were on and got rescheduled. I forget, it was meant to be in some. It kind of like the Azerbaijan card, around that weird area. So these got canceled because of that reason. He pulled out, and then we should have had this fight on the card, but this pussy is a coward. So whatever. We still had 11 fights, and they were good fights nonetheless. Only one was really bad, and that's not the one you're thinking of. This was a decent one to open night. We'll get to the bad one later. So let's finally get into the recap, as we will begin with our card opener in general, of course. In the straw weight division, as we began with one of our only 4 decisions of the night, and this one was really talked about after the fact, and I'll give my 2 cents on it in a second. As in our card opener for UFC Vegas 106, bright and early in the day, yesterday, we had to begin the night or day, Tecia Pennington versus Luana Pinheiro. Again, not a bad fight. I think this was a pretty decent fight. It was a pretty good striking match between 2 fine strikers, I guess. One good striker, one not so much. And it was also a very clear fight to score, even if people want to bitch about it. I think the judges got this one correct. Round 1, clear round for Tecia Pennington. The only thing you can really give Luana the round 4 is a late knockdown, but it was like 8 seconds left in the round, and I don't even know if it was really a knockdown. It could have been a slip. So, debatable if you want to give Luana the round for that. I still think Tecia clearly won it. She landed the better shots, and Luana landed 1 shot, maybe. Again, it could have been a fucking slip late in the round, so clear round for Pennington. Round 2, I think much of the same. I really don't know how the judges gave this round to Luana. I think this was a little bit closer than round 1, but I still think Tecia took this round. Say that 5 times fast. Like, she threw Luana down twice at the end of the round, I believe. Same as round 1, landed some good shots. I think it's clearly 2-0 Pennington. I just thought she was doing a lot better, and not because of like my pick or anything. I'll get to that later, but yeah, I think Tecia was clearly up 2-0. Clearly the judges are fucking drunk, so I don't know what the fuck they were watching, but I had Tecia up 2-0, and then I'll just shoot. Where's my verdict scorecard? There it is. I had Tecia up 2-0. And then in round 3, Luana had her best round of the fight easily. She took Tecia down, I think, 5 times, and clearly took that round. And it should have been 29-28 Tecia Pennington. It was, but it was somehow round 1 and 3. How the fuck did they give Tecia round 3? It was a clear 29-28 Pennington taking the first 2 rounds. Round 1, clear for Tecia. Round 2, closer, but I think still a little bit clear. And in round 3, clear for Pinheiro. There's no world Tecia Pennington round 3. She landed a few nice shots, but she got taken down 5 times. And like in a span of like the last 2-3 minutes of the fight, no less. And got dominated. So if you just switch these two scores, you got the perfect scorecard. That's what my scorecard is. I think that's how most people scored it. Okay, I guess the verdict's a little drunk as well, or they didn't even watch the fight, so either way. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the judges were watching, but I think there's no world Tecia Pennington won round 3, so there's a better case Pinheiro won the fight than Pennington winning round 3, but whatever. I think they got it right nonetheless. I know a lot of people were upset about the score. I think they got it right. Again, it all comes down to round 2, and I think Tecia kind of won that round a little bit, not easily, but a little bit clearly. So, yeah, that's what I truly think. Clearly the judges agree with me, as I said, so, well, not agree with me in that department, agree with Tecia winning the fight, so, at the end of the day, Tecia did take the win, so sucks they scored it completely ass backwards in the last 2 rounds, but happens. But yeah, not a bad fight to start the night. 2 ranked fighters. Well, one's about to not even be a fighter in the UFC after this, but you know. Yeah, decent fight, decent striking match for most of it. Both landed some good shots, both have some good chins. And yeah, not a bad fight. I again think the judges got it right, and can't really say much more than that. I think it was a decent fight to begin the night, and that's about all I gotta say about that, man. Yeah, not really much more I can think to add. Judges got it right. Tecia won as expected, and that's that, man. So, yeah. Now for our second of 3 parts of a recap of a fight. I said that's so fucking dumb. Let's talk about each fighter real quick. For Tecia, now 3-0 since coming back after giving birth. She won that Ricci fight easily. Again, she could easily be on a 7-fight winning streak right now, because people think she beat Dern and I think she beat Ricci. Though she could easily be on a 7-fight winning streak right now, which is fucking insane. She still got it. She's 35 years old. She's still good. Like, she still is as good as she was before. Her striking's decent. Her ground game, not fantastic. Against better grapplers, she will have issues. Especially bigger grapplers. Because against Ricci, she was able to keep it on her feet mainly. Because Ricci is about her size. So, that's really the only problem with Tecia. If she's fighting someone bigger, she will get taken down. Sorry. Outside that, not really much to say about Tecia. She still got it. She's still pretty damn good. Still top 15 fighter. Again, 3-0 since coming back. Could easily be on a 7-fight winning streak after going on one of the most fucked up losing streaks I've ever seen. She still got it, and we'll see where she goes from here. On paper, 2 in a row. In execution, should be 3 in a row. Gonna climb up the rankings again. We'll see how far of a run she can really make. Her girlfriend, Raquel, got a belt. Can Tecia? No. But, you can try at least, so. 35 years old, still got it. 3 in a row since coming back. Looking good. Can't really think of much else to say. And to talk about her opponent, Luana Pinheiro. Yeah, she sucks. I've been saying this, and my point continues to stand. She's a model, not a fighter. And now a 4-fight losing streak. Some people would say a 5-fight losing streak, because no one thinks she actually beat Michelle Waterson. Yeah, she is going to get cut. I don't know how you can keep her. Like, with some fighters who go on losing streaks, you can make, oh, they're a legend, or this, or that. What the fuck is Luana Pinheiro? A shitty fighter from the Contender Series, which we've seen many of those, who won on a 3-fight winning streak, which is very debatable about some of those wins. And then the second she actually had to fight real competition, she's lost 4 in a row, and the only one you can even make a case she looked alright in is the Pennington fight, and she still clearly fucking lost. So, she's fucking terrible. It's that simple. She's not good. And that's that. Like, she's a model, not a fighter. So, she's just like every other decent-looking female fighter who sucks ass. She's decent-looking and she sucks ass. Hannah Goldie, Paige Van Zandt, the list, Polyana Viana, the list goes on and on and on and on and on forever. Luana is another name on the list who was a model and not a fighter, and now she can go be a model somewhere else. Probably on OnlyFans, because that's the only place she might be decent at, and even then, is she though? I don't think so. She can go join her boyfriend Nicolau in the chopping block, so see ya, Luana. Yeah, you fucking suck. So, we got a big chopping block today, boys. Get ready. But after that, let's get to our final part of the recap for this fight. Fight ideas. And we start with a ranked fight, which is fucking rare, but let's do it. Tecia now, well, she's still ranked number 13th, just beat number 15. Give her a step up in competition. Maybe Loopy? I think that'd be a good, even though, Well, let's look at it for maybe Luma. Luma would be a good one, because let's look at it. Angie, she's already fought twice and beat her. Loopy, I doubt is gonna do that. I don't hate that idea, but I don't see that happening. She already fought Ricci. She's not gonna fight Robertson. I doubt they give her a big of a step up as Lucindo. So outside of that, I don't really know who else there is. She's not gonna find anyone higher than fucking Reba. So it's really Godinez or Luma, and I'd probably say Luma makes most sense because unless Tecia fought her, which I don't think she did, right? No. Yeah, probably Luma and Tecia makes most sense, unless they do Tecia and Loopy, but I don't see them doing that, to be honest. I think they'll probably save Loopy for Noche, and she'll probably fight Asmin Lucindo, I would imagine. So, yeah, I think that would probably make more sense. Angie, who fucking knows who Angie's gonna fight? She has a fight booked, apparently, but I don't know who. Ricci is fighting Keyboss for sure. Luma's, well, knowing Angie is probably going to be someone unranked, but who in that division? I don't know. Maybe it's Luma, I don't know. But at this moment in time, the only fight we know about that's booked at the moment between these lower ranked strawweights is Ricci and Hebos. So, we've done those two off the table, that doesn't leave a lot. So, whatever. I think Tecia Luma makes the most sense. I guess it's a long-winded way to say that. So, let's do it. Luma versus Tecia Pennington. Sounds like a good fight. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Luma finally in top 15. Tecia still really good. Book it. Pretty simple. And then for Luana, yeah, like I said, you cut her because she's shitty on a 4-fight, maybe 5-fight losing streak, and she's just a model. Not even a good one at that. So, whatever. Fine fight to begin the night. Not really. No fight of the year, or no fucking like, oh my god, do you remember that banger? But nothing you're gonna be like, oh, that kinda sucked. It was fine. Nothing terrible. Yeah, about really all I can say. It was fine. So, decent way to begin the night. Good one for Tecia Pennington to begin the night. And who should she fight next? I like her and Luma Luke Boomy. I think that'd be a good fight. I think it makes a lot of sense. So let's do it. Luma, Tecia, book it. And that's about that, man. Good fight to begin the night. Good one for Tecia. And see you, Pinheiro. About time. After that, we go to our second fight of the night and our first of many finishes, and I mean many finishes, as we have in our second fight of the night going to the male flyweight division. We have our first of many finishes in a fight that was not even really competitive. It was kind of just a one-sided quick beatdown, as we have in our second fight of the night, Hung Sung Park versus Carlos Hernandez. Good fight. Not really much to say about a 2.5 minute ass beating. Good first fight for the guys tonight, and first of many to happen. This was good. Long story short, Hong Sung Park just beat the shit out of Hernandez. Put Carlos on a back foot for the whole fight. Kept hitting him with some good shots. Eventually got him to the ground with ease. Pretty much just threw him down. Got on his back. Locked up a rear naked choke. And made him tap. Quick, easy comeback win for Hong Sung Park. Good fight. Not really much to say about it. Pretty good fight. Good performance. Yeah, that's about the long and short of it. Carlos Hernandez got bitched out like he always does because he fucking sucks. And Park looked really damn good. Do I need to say anything else? No? Cool. Let's talk about Hong Sung Park. Like, I'm not trying to rush through anything, but let's just be honest. What else do you want me to say? So, simple. For Park, now 3-0 in the UFC, first fight in 2 years, and he looked the best he's ever looked, in my opinion. Yeah, this is the dude I wanted to see before. This dude's good. Like, I know in the breakdown I'd kind of, I guess, not devalued him, but undervalued him, I guess would be the term you would use. I don't really know what term you would use. But I guess I would say I was wrong to an extent. He is pretty good. He looked, like, in the first two UFC fights, I still stand by the idea he looked meh. He didn't look amazing, but he looked okay. He looked really damn good here. This is, again, the best I think he's ever looked against his toughest opponent. I know Carlos Hernandez is bottom of the barrel, but still, compared to Shannon Ross and Sunguk Choi, Carlos Hernandez looks like Demetrius fucking Johnson. So what does that tell you? But long story short, Park might be a good prospect, man. I saw a few people say he might be one of the best flyweight prospects at the moment. That might be a reach, because Lonnie Kavanaugh was right there and a few others. But he's good. Park looked really damn good here, getting his third UFC win. And, yeah, fucking Andre Lima's right there. He's an interesting one. Park's a very interesting fighter, and could be a really good prospect in this division. Maybe road to UFC is not completely fucking useless, so he looks to be one of the few decent fighters to come off that show. And, we'll see. We'll fucking see, man. See how good he really is in his next fight. Hopefully he gets a step up in competition, because Shannon Ross and Carlos Hernandez are pretty ass. So, gotta take his performance with a grain of salt. Still gonna say Park looked pretty damn good. To talk about his opponent, Carlos Hernandez, what do you really want me to say? He's shitty. He's always been shitty, and he'll always be shitty. He should be on a 4-fight losing streak. He did not beat Terman Dembarel, and he should be cut right now, but the judges gifted him a fucking win here, and yeah, he'll probably get another fight. I don't see them cutting him yet, because they like feeding him to prospects, and because I'll give him that, he always makes the prospects look good, outside of Ray Saruya, but Ray Saruya just might not be good. Hernandez is really good at making guys like Nascimento, Tainara, and Park look good, so they'll probably keep him around a little bit longer, and that's about that. He really likes getting submitted, I've noticed, and yeah, about really all you can say. I don't think they're gonna cut him yet. They'll probably give him 1 or 2 more fights, since they will pretend he actually won his last fight before this one, which he did. So, yeah. Outside of that, the only thing really left to say is, who should they fight next for Hong Sung Park? Now it's time for him to get a little bit of a step up in competition. Again, Carlos Hernandez and Shannon Ross are pretty bottom of the barrel. Hell, they're not even in the barrel, they're so shitty. So, but who could Park fight? Daniel Barez, that's not a bad option. That's kind of the same level of who he has been fighting. Felipe, I think's cut. Borjas, no. Ode, no. Jesus is an interesting one. I don't mind that Jesus Aguilar fight. Even though, didn't I say Lonnie should fight him or whatever? So maybe we won't go that route at the moment. Sorry if you hear fucking noise in the background. Sumadarji and Edgar Shirez. He did call out Matt Schnell. I don't see them doing that fight, though. I forget who I even said Snow should fight. Fuck. Let me try and remember the fights. I said Ode should fight... Was it Jesus? I want to say? It might have been. Borjas should fight fucking Maxim. Lazy Boy should fight Zumadarji. Shirez should fight Estevan. Carpenter should fight... Who the fuck did I say Clayton Carpenter should fight? I think that was like last fucking week. Or a few weeks ago. What the fuck did I say? Oh, was it Matt Snow? Yeah, Matt Snow should fight Carpenter. So I think I gave everyone a fight idea lately in this weight class outside of... Yeah, Lonnie should fight Jesus, I believe I said. So I think the only guys left are like Ray Saruya and shit like that. Let's see Park fight... Shit. Probably Daniel Barres, maybe. Because I'm just not seeing a lot. Like who do you have him fight? I'm just not really sure. Like, Costa, at this point, maybe, just because Alessandro just never fucking fights, so I'm not against that idea. That'd be a good one, too. Hong Sung Park, Alessandro Costa. You know that's not a bad idea. Well, you know, that's not too bad of an idea. Yeah, I might like that idea more. Hong Sung Park and Alessandro Costa. That'd be a good one, man. I don't know who takes that. That'd be a good one. Fuck it, let's do it. I think Costa, Saruya are the only two I've not given a fight idea to in this weight class. Not counting Cameliad, he's a top 15 guy. Yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Why not? Why the hell not? So let's do it. No versus Hong Sung Park. That'd be a fucking banger. Book it. Simple as that. And then for Hernandez, he'll probably get fed to some prospect. I could see, even if they want to feed him to like a Clayton Carpenter to get him back on track, or some new dude from Contender Series or some shit like that. Or he might fight Daniel Barres, something along those lines. So again, something along those lines is about the long and short of what I think of that. So, yeah, good. Not very much else to say about this fight. Again, long story short. Really good performance by Hong Sung Park. Great way to return after a long layoff. And who should he fight next? I like him and Alessandro Costa. I think that'd be a banging ass fight. I'd love to see it again. I don't know who takes that fight. It'd be a goddamn banger. And yeah, let's see it. Park, Costa, book it. That'd be put that on Noche UFC. That'd be a fucking banger. So let's do it. Park, Costa, book it. And then, like I said, for Hernandez, he'll more than likely get fed to some young guy, and then probably get cut after that. So, yeah, that's about the long. Or he'll get cut now. I'm not upset with either one. Whichever one they want to do, they'll do. Not very much else to say. Great performance by Hong Sung Park. Looked good, and yeah, great way to come back after a 2-year layoff. Not very much else to say. Great win for Park. Let's see him get tested against Alessandro Costa. After that, we go to our third fight of the night, one of our best performances and fights of the night, and our first KO of the night. Not the fight I expected to say that in, but I guess it was a possibility, and I'm happy that possibility did come to fruition, as in our third fight of the night, back to the women's strawweight division, we had a brutal ass beating between Denise Gomes versus Elise Reed. How the fuck was this sanctioned? This was not a fair fight in the slightest. This looked like a pro fighter versus a fucking amateur. It kind of was. Not pretty fucking accurate description of an Elise Reed fight most of the time. So it's just a fucking ass beating. Long story short, not a lot to say about the fight, or not a lot to recap about the fight. In round one, Denise landed a big right hand on Elise, right on her eye that swelled up immediately. landed a few clinch strikes, took Elise down, and laid on her for the rest of the round. I think that's a 10-8. To be honest, I scored a 10-8. A lot of people did. 10-8 round for Denise Gomes. And then in round 2, she kind of did the same thing, landed a giant fuck with it right hand. Left hook that just dropped Elise pretty much at Denise's feet. Eventually she did get up, but not for long, as Denise just swarmed her. She fell against a cage, and that was that. The referee finally stepped in a little late, but better late than never, I guess. And Denise Gomes, round 2, fucking ass beating, murder. Yeah. What a performance. A great performance by Denise Gomes, running through Elise Reed like she's goddamn paper. She's good. Denise Gomes is really fucking good, man. I don't know really what else you'd want me to say. Yeah, she's really damn good. So, and she's really levels above Elise Reed. So, yeah, quick little ass beating. Elise Reed had no chance in this fight, and that proved to be very true pretty much in seconds of the fight. And quick, easy win for Denise Gomes, first bonus of the night. Can't get easier than that. Talk about fighters for Denise Gomes. 3 in a row now. I don't know how she got how she won 2 in a row and then got one of the worst fighters in the weight class, but logic. Now what? 6-5-2 in the UFC. She's really damn good. Again, her only losses are to Luma and Angie, 2 ranked fighters. Her wins, she has some good ass wins. Bruna, Yasmin, Mora, Carolina. She's good. I can't really think of much else to say about Denise. She has bombs in her hands. If she touches your chin, you're gonna go down. She has a ground game. Her cardio's fine. She's a good fighter, man. She's a really damn good fighter, and probably should be in the top 15 after this. I won't be shocked if she does take Luana's 15th ranking, if they do get rid of Luana, as they should. And if they do, then we'll see what they do with Denise, because she's really fucking good, and got those bombs in her hands, man. That death touch, probably one of the hardest hitting strawweights, and up there for Amanda Lemos, so she's really damn good. And then to talk about Elise Reed, what do you want me to say? She's still shitty. Same thing as Carlos Hernandez. She's still shit. They're not going to cut her because they like having her. She's really good at doing 2 things. Either exposing a shitty fighter for being shitty, or she's really good at making a good fighter look good. Luma, Lupi, Denise. So she's good at 2 things: exposing frauds and making good fighters look good. So they're gonna keep her around for a while still. So yeah, not very much I'll say. She's garbage, but she can expose frauds and make good fighters look good, and that's what the UFC wants. So Elise, you're doing a great job. You made Denise look like $1 million here, so good job. With that being said, now let's talk about the final thing of this fight. Who should they fight next? For Denise, she should get a top 15 fight. No fucking questions asked. But who? More than likely she'd get a top 15 fight. I don't know if she will, but she should. But who? We just talked about Tecia fighting Luma. She already fought Angie. I don't think she's gonna fight Tecia or Luma. I don't think she's gonna fight Lupi. She's not gonna fight Jill Robb. She probably won't get that top 15 fight, sadly. That's the sad part. But she can at least get another fight that's close to it. I think the only other fighter who's close to the top 15 is Jacqueline Amorim. So I guess that fight probably make a lot of sense. The winner of that can get that 15th ranking. Because, again, outside of that, who do you have Denise fight? Everyone in top 15 pretty much has a better fight. Or a more logical fight. Again, unless you have... The only thing you could do is have Tecia fight Lupi. Or not even, you could have Tecia fight Denise. Luma could fight Lupi. But who does Asman fight then? Angie? I don't see them doing that. So... I'm intrigued to see what they're gonna do with Denise, and like the main thing that's really interesting is who the fuck is Angie gonna fight? Because again, she has a fight booked apparently, but against fucking who? Like, I don't know who they're, either it's gonna be a fight up, which I highly doubt, or a fight down, but against fucking who? So, this part of strawweight's just really fucky right now, so I really just don't know what they're gonna do. Let me think for a second. They could have Luma fight Loopy and Tecia fight Denise. And then Angie could fight Asmin. I just don't see him doing that, but I guess it's possible. I guess it's highly fucking possible they could do that. Yeah, I don't hate it. I truly don't. I think that would make a lot of sense to do that, so I guess why not? Why not? Luma and Loopy would be a good fight. Denise and fucking Tecia would make a lot of sense. And especially since they have liked putting fighters against each other after they just fought on the same card. We'll get Bukowskis and Ian Kutilaba, so they are more than okay with doing that. I don't hate it. I like the idea. There's no one really, like, Alexia Tainara after one fight, they're not going to give her a top 15 shot against fucking Angie. So, like, the division's really shallow after you get outside the top 15, really, so I like it. Let's do it. I like that setup. We'll just hypothetically say Angie and Asmin, Julian's gonna fight up, Tabby's fighting Ricci, or Hebas, I mean, Loopy fights Luma, Tecia fights Denise, boom, bada bang. Works for me. So, plans changed. So, there you go. New fight idea, Denise Gomes versus Tecia Pennington. I think it makes sense. Why the fuck not? Book it. Book it. They both looked good on this card. Do it. Why not? I see no problem with it. So let's do it. Not really much more to be said here. Great points by Denise Gomes. Looked amazing. Best she's looked in a minute. Finish, like, power-wise, her first finish in a while. And, yeah, she has that fucking death touch, man. She's really fucking good, and, Strawweight better watch out. So, she looked great. Now, who should she fight next? Fuck it, let's have her fight who we talked about earlier, Tecia Pennington. Makes sense. She deserves a top 15 fight. Give her a top 15 fight. Tecia, Denise, book it. Why not? For Elise, feed her to maybe Alexia or another young fighter who needs a win, and or who needs a nice debut, whatever, and that should be that. Maybe Shana Banan or Pooja Tomar. I wouldn't be shocked. Not very much else to say. Great point by Denise Gomes. I think we finally figured out what the fuck to do at strawweight, so let's do it. Denise Gomes, Tecia Pennington, book it. They both looked good on this card, so let's have them look good against each other, hopefully, in what should be a fun fight. Good fight, and Denise has that death touch, man. Scary. Again, I'm done talking about fucking women's strawweight. Now we gotta go to women's bantamweight. Fuck! Let's do it. Fourth fight of the night. Probably the worst fight on the prelims, but at least we got a finish in it. So, could have been worse. As in our fourth fight of the night, our final female fight of the night, the worst of the three, but at least we got a finish, and a history-making finish with that. As we have in our fourth fight of the night, going from strawweight to women's bantamweight, we have Luana Santos versus Tainara Lisboa. Yes, again, this was probably the worst fight of the prelims overall, but with the finish and the history behind the finish, good. It was good. It was not bad. Long story short, for 2 rounds, pretty much Luana just laid on top of Tainara. Like, she really, that's pretty much the long and short of it. She kind of just laid on top of Lisboa until late in round 2. She locked up an arm lock, a Americano, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and she got the tap with a second left on the clock. So, yeah, nice finish there for Luana Santos, the first ever female arm lock. And, yeah, nice finish. Shitty fight, nice finish. And, Yeah. And I just want to bring this point up because I forgot to bring it up earlier. I swear y'all don't actually watch the female fights. You just say they suck without watching them. Because on this card alone, there were 3, and 2 of them were pretty good. 1 sucked, but still. Plus, and even for the one that sucked, I've seen many male fights be the same shitty fight, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear, female fights always suck. Yeah, some do. Val Manon was terrible. But then on that same card, you had 2 good ones. So y'all just don't fucking watch female fights. It's okay. But just admit it. You fucking judge it without actually watching it. So just fucking admit it. And that's that. So whatever. Whatever, man. I want to get that point out of the way. So now let's get to our next point. Not very much else to say about the fight. Nice finish. Shitty fight. Let's talk about Luana Santos. The winner of the fight. Good bantamweight debut for Luana, or at least re-debut, because she did fight Edgar at bantamweight. Now 4-1 in the UFC, only lost to a top 15 ranked Casey O'Neill on short notice, no less. Yeah, Luana's looking good. She looked really good in this fight. Her grappling looked easily the best it's ever looked. We know her striking's decent. She looked good. She looked pretty damn good, so yeah, she's young still, 28 years old, or 25 years old, my bad. And, yeah, she really could be a good prospect at women's bantamweight, because holy fuck do they need them. Yeah, we'll see how far she can go at women's bantamweight. If she decides to stay there, which I'm guessing she is, because it's the logical thing to do. Yeah, not really much else to say. Let's see how far Luana can go. She looked good here in her re-debut at women's bantamweight. She might get ranked after this. We know how easy it is to get ranked in women's bantamweight. We'll see how far she can go. And then to talk about her opponent, Tainara Lisboa. Yeah, she's fucking terrible. Yeah, Lisboa was dog shit, if we're being honest. Like, I gave her a chance. I was like, okay, it's been 2 years, maybe she'll look good. She looked fine in her first 2 fights. No, she's fucking garbage. Like, I guess that's what I expect from a fighter whose 2 wins are just Carlos Clark and Ravenna Oliveira. So, and at 34 fucking years old, so yeah, she's garbage, and that's about that. So, cool, good job, Tainara. You fucking suck. And she personally picked the date to fight on. God, does she look fucking stupid now? Crazy. Last thing to say about this fight, who should they fight next? For Luana, there's a lot of options, because at one bantamweight there's like 8 fighters on the whole goddamn roster, it feels like. So she could be in a top 15 fight. She might just be in a top 15 for all we know. But let's take a look. Who could Luana fight? Haley Cowan? No. Vidal? I don't even know if she's still on the roster. I think she actually did get cut. Chelsea Chandler. That's an interesting one. I think she called out Rendon, which I don't hate that, but I don't see them doing that, to be honest. Chandler's an interesting one. Melissa Gatto. I don't even know what the fuck Gatto's doing at this point, so I'm not even gonna like fucking try and predict. She never fights, and who knows what weight class she's gonna fight at next. So fuck it. Cachoeira, okay, well, didn't I say the winner of this should fight, oh no, was that the winner of Mullins? Lesniakova should fight Jocelyn Edwards, yeah. So, okay, okay, let's take a fucking look at this now. Maybe it should be Melissa Gatto, though. Yeah, I'm down to see her fight Melissa Gatto, but I want to know what the fuck Melissa Gatto is doing at this point. She's not fought in like a year, and who knows what weight class she's even gonna fucking fight at. So, if Gatto's staying at bantamweight, I'm down to see Luana and Gatto, but outside of that, like, who else would Luana fight? No. The only other one is Chelsea Chandler, and I think that's probably a better fight for Cachoeira, to be honest. So, okay, that'd be a fun fight. Or you do Luana and Cachoeira for that 15th spot. They haven't cut Chandler yet, so I don't think they're going to. Fuck. Why are these divisions so hard to book right now? Oh yeah, because the UFC books like fucking morons. Let's do it. We'll do Luana and Gatto. Because, again, who fucking knows what Melissa Gatto is doing at this point. So, let's do Luana and Gatto, two former flyweights, now at bantamweight, I think. Let's do it. Makes sense to me. Cashwada could fight Chandler, and then for the rest of the fighters I brought up are not even really on the outside of Rendon, who knows what she does next. The rest are pretty much goddamn cut already, so, yeah. Fuck it, Luana Santos, Melissa Gatto would be a banger. Book it. I don't know what you want me to say. These weight classes are so fucking... they're booked like such ass by the UFC that trying to fix their fucking problems is almost fucking impossible. So, I don't know what I'm really meant to fucking do here. So, but let's do it. Gatto, Santos, book it. Like, the UFC just books like such fucking morons, man. That trying to fucking fix their shit's almost physically impossible. So, but I think I'll go Luana Santos, Melissa Gatto. Boom, there you go. Done. Not very much else to say about this fight. Again, probably the worst of the prelims, but again, at least we got a cool finish. The first ever female arm lock thing, whatever. And yeah, it was a cool finish there. Shitty fight otherwise, but good re-debut for Luana Santos at bantamweight. She looked good. Could really be a problem up there. She looked improved from her last fight, and yeah, good performance. Lisboa's garbage, and who should Luana fight next? I like her and Melissa Gatto. Or, yeah, Melissa Gatto, or Cashwada. Either one of those two work, but I think Gatto makes a little more sense, so let's do it. Gatto, Luana, book it. Be a good fight. Both moved up from fucking from flyweight to bantamweight, so let's see who's better in the new weight class, so book it. Not very much else to say. Good fight. Good finish, shitty fight, and God, these weight classes are booked so bad that trying to fix it's just impossible. Whatever. Good win for Luana Santos. And yes, I'll admit this was a shitty pick. If you're wondering, yes, this was a shitty pick. Thank you. After that, we get to our fifth fight of the night in the first time in the featherweight division on this card, and wow, what a fucking an easy pick was an easy pick is a goddamn understatement here, as in our fifth fight of the night in the featherweight division, the easiest fight to pick on the card between Yadier DelValle, I forget how they said it on the broadcast. Yadier DelValle, I believe. Fuck if I know. Versus Connor Mathews. Yeah, this could not went any more predictable. An easy lock was an easy lock, and again, that's a fucking understatement. Not a lot to say. Fight started, not a lot happened on the feet. Few strikes were thrown and landed. Eventually, Yadier caught a kick by Connor, threw him on his back, got on top, beat shit out of him till he locked up a rear naked choke, and that was that. Yadier DelValle by submission, quick, easy, 3-minute debut W for YDV. Yeah, that's what I expect from a Connor Mathews fight, him to look like dog shit and lose, so that's what happened to a T, and I would expect nothing less. So, yeah, quick, easy win for Yadier, and yeah, another lock in the books. Thank you for that, and yeah. Let's move on. Guess let's move on to the fighters now. Not a lot to say about that either. For Yadier, he handed one of the easiest debuts you could have. Connor Mathews, he looked good. And yeah, this dude could be a real problem. To be honest, this dude could be a legit problem at 145. He looks well-rounded, got good striking, got good power. We saw that in Contender Series, got good grappling. The only thing I could worry about is how did he go deep into a fight, and even on Contender Series we saw he does pretty good, so yeah, not really much to say. He looked good. can't have a much better debut than he had. Simple. And then for Connor Matheus, yeah, he's one of the worst fighters I've ever fucking seen. Yeah, he's garbage. Time to cut him, and that's about that. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. He can't strike. He can't defend. He has no grappling. He's terrible. He's one of the worst fighters of the of Contender Series in the last couple years, and that's about that. See you on the chopping block, buddy. PFO needs a prelim fighter, so have fun over there. Simple. Only thing I have to say now is, if I can even find a fight idea for him, who should he fight next? I usually, again, it's always kind of a bitch to give a debutante a fight idea, or a debutante fight idea after their debut, but I can still try and find something for him, I guess. I doubt I will, but I can still try. I probably won't, if I'm being honest. Like I said, more than likely I probably won't give him an idea. But I can still look for a quick second. Yeah, just not really anything jumping out at me. Like, yeah, like a Timmy Kwamba or a Gavin Tucker, maybe. But outside of that, I'm just not seeing a lot for Yadier. Like, he beat Connor fucking Matheus. Like, I don't know where I'm really meant to go with this. Like, a Yiza, a Weston Wilson. Like, maybe I'll find some later, but right now, like, just in, like, spur of the moment, not trying to take 20 minutes looking at that, I really just don't have a fight idea for him. He'll probably get another tomato can, like said Gavin Tucker, Timmy Kwamba, Weston Wilson, etc., etc. I like the Weston Wilson idea. I think that's a good one. Might do that, so. But, I don't know. Outside of something like that, I really don't know what else to really say. Yeah, quick, easy fight. Never really fun to give a new guy a fight idea, so I won't in this video. Maybe I will in the fight ideas when I tweet it out later. We'll see. And, yeah, man, that's about that. Yeah, I'm just fucking tired of doing these tough-ass fight ideas. Yeah, after all the shit in that strawweight and bantamweight. So, now we're doing a guy who's now making his debut, so now I gotta look at the bottom of the division. Fun. But no, great debut for Yadier. Looked good. Can't look bad against Connor Matheus. And, we'll see how his UFC career goes. Looked good here. Still undefeated. We'll see where he goes from here. Pretty simple. Lock of the night. Thank you for not blowing that. And good debut, bro. Good debut. Simple as that, man. So, more than like that, I like the Weston Wilson idea. If I had to give a fight idea, I might say that. So, yeah. After that, we get to our co-main event of the prelims, the knockout of the night. Holy shit, how the fuck did he not get a bonus for this? As we have in our co-main event of the prelim, it's probably the best prelim because holy shit, how the fuck would it not be? As we have in our first of two lightweight fights to end the prelims, we have Jared Gordon versus Thiago Moisés. Holy shit, Jared Gordon. Again, this is a pretty quick fight because it was 3.5 minutes, but goddamn, did they make the most of it. Early into like 30 seconds into the fight, Thiago threw a kick and got thrown on his back. The same thing as Connor Matheus. Or was it the other? No, yeah. Moisés was on bottom. And then he was on bottom for about a solid minute or two. He elbowed Gordon a few times, cut him open. Eventually, they did make their way back up to the feet, and not long after that, out of nowhere, Gordon threw an overhand right from goddamn hell, put Thiago down, pretty much out, then a little bit of ground and pound, put him out for sure, and that was that. Jared Gordon, vicious first round knockout. Welcome to 2025, because he finally got to have that fight. God damn. Jared fucking Gordon, man. 37 years old almost. Still looks great. Patty's daddy. God damn. How the fuck did he not get a bonus, man? criminal, man. Fucking criminal. What a fucking performance. What a knockout against a you don't just fucking smack Thiago Moisés in 3.5 minutes. Like, you gotta be good. Very few have done what Gordon has done. Like, Joe Alvarez, and I think maybe one other person has finished Thiago Moisés this easily. Fucking Islam needed 4 rounds of the guy, but are we shocked it's Islam? So, take that as you will. Yeah, what a performance by Jared Gordon. A overhand right from goddamn hell. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Can't really put it any simpler terms than that, so. Good shit from the Flash, man. Again, completely fucked out with a bonus, like always. But, yeah, man. Beautiful knockout. More than likely gonna be part of the thumbnail of this video. Good shit. Very, very, very good shit from Jared Gordon. Can't really say much else than that. Beautiful knockout. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. One of the best knockouts of the year so far. Crazy. To talk about each fighter real quick, we'll start with Flash Gordon. Flash now with a 9-6 record in UFC. It's crazy how good he's been the last couple years. He beat Paddy Pimblett, beat Mark Madsen, beat Thiago Moisés. So a lot of people think he beat Nasrat, had that no contest with Bobby Green. He's been doing really good in UFC lately, man. Like, in his last 5 fights, he's what, 3-1-1. That's pretty damn good. Like, again, he's been doing good lately. Again, his early UFC career, he kind of sucked. He was shitty, but after these last few years, man, he's really just been finding it, man. He's really just been finding his way in the UFC, and he's good. He's pretty fucking damn good, so. Just starched Thiago Moisés in 3 minutes. 37 years old. Man, still pretty damn good. You can't really say much else outside of that, man. And then to talk about Thiago Moisés, one of the weirdest fighters in the UFC. 8-7 now. He makes no fucking sense. He looks great one fight, gets starched in the next. I don't get him. I truly don't, but whatever. It's pretty part of the course for Thiago Moisés. He's kind of found his ceiling in the UFC, just being this guy around the top 30 of the division. He can beat the lower level guys like your Ogdens and Mitch Ramirez's. But every time he fights Joe Alvarez, Ludwig Klein, Jared Gordon, he's never really been able to get it done. Like, his best one in the UFC is probably, as of right now, probably Melquizael, and that was on short notice against the featherweight. So, he's still young too. He's only he's only 30 years old, which is fucking crazy. So he's just a weird fighter, man. One fight he looks great, the next fight he gets starched out. He's weird. He's really fucking weird. So I don't know. I truly don't know, man. We'll see where he goes from here. We'll see when he comes back after a brutal last knockout. Yeah. We'll see, man. Should be, he's a weird one, man. He's so 50-50 as a fighter. It's fucking annoying half the time, so. I don't know. I truly don't know. What I do know is there's only one thing I have to say about this fight, and that is, who should they fight next? For Flash Gordon, you gotta give him a good fight after this. Not saying a top 15 fight, but a good fight. But who? None of these guys, these would all be step downs or just stupid. No. Getting more logical. Chase Hooper? I don't hate it. That'd be a pretty good one. Manuel Torres would be interesting. That might be it. Cause I think I said Manny should fight for Rolla, but in hindsight, I don't know what the fuck crack I was smoking there. Rumbecki, let's not get crazy now. Like, let's not get any of these. Well, maybe Diego, but none of these really make sense. Bobby Green rematch would be cool, but I think Gordon probably kills him now. Yeah, now we're getting to, let's calm down. Like, he could rematch Diego or Bobby Green, but outside of that, I think this is a little crazy. I like that Manny Torres fight. I think that's a good one. That would be a fucking banger. I like that. I truly like that fight. Like, cause who else can? Like I said, I think I said Torres should fight Matt Favola after his last fight, but God, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Torres makes no sense against any of these guys unless you feed him Bobby Green or Thiago Vieira, which is stupid. Yeah, I like it. Jared Gordon, Manuel Torres. That's a fucking banger. Like, it makes sense. Be a good fight. I'm down to fucking see it. Let's book it. Noche UFC, Manny Torres, Jared Gordon. That'd be a fucking banger. Someone's getting knocked out quick. Let's see it, man. Let's fucking see it. Book it. Like, I don't know who, like, again, I think I like that fight more than, like, Favola, or, like, again, who else could Manny fight? So, there's no point having him fight Diego or Bobby Green. That's just fucking stupid. So, let's see it, Manny and Jared Gordon. Book that shit ASAP, cause that'd be a motherfucking banger. So, book it. And then for Thiago Moisés, he'll go back to the drawing board probably, and we'll see who he comes back against. I could see him fighting like an Orobai or something like that, a Rebovics. So, something along those lines would be a good fight, and we'll see what he does. So, yeah, great win for Jared Gordon. Again, blatantly robbed of a bonus for no reason. And, yeah, not really much else to say. Good win for Flash. Who should he fight next? I love the idea of him and Manuel Torres. That'd be such a good fucking fight. And, yeah. Jared Gordon, man. Still got it at 36 years old. Killed a man on live television. Patty's motherfucking daddy. And, yeah. Not really much else to say. Great win for Flash Gordon. And, yeah, man. Not really much more to say. Wow. That being in the Apex is a fucking crime. So, yeah. Flash Gordon, man. Holy shit. Finally, to end the prelim. It's only an hour in, you know. Rambles. It was a good card, damn it. We head to our featured prelim, which I won't say a lot about. First fight in a while to go past round 1. As we have in our featured prelim, staying in a lightweight division, a fight that Dana's not happy about, and was kind of lame nonetheless. As we have to end our prelims, Gabe Green versus Matheus Camilo. Well, we need one fraud checked on this card, and it happened. In round 1, it was not Camilo was landing the better shots, really was landing the shots in general. Gabe really was not throwing back at all. Eventually, late in the round, Camilo got Gabe down, if I remember correctly, and easily took the round. Then in round 2, everything kind of went wrong. It went to the ground again. Camilo was on bottom. He threw up an arm triangle, kind of got slammed on his back and head, and that's kind of when the fight kind of changed. Gabe Green kind of took over there, and eventually he got on his back, locked in a rear naked choke, and it was over. Gabe Green is back, submission in the second round, another rear naked choke on this card. That's that. Yeah, not a lot to say. This Camilo dude's garbage, and Gabe Green actually does not look completely terrible at lightweight. Take it with a grain of salt, he did fight some guy no one's ever fucking heard of, and sucks ass. But, you know, I'll give him a fucking break. He looked good here. He got a win, first win in a long time, and, yeah, he looks better at lightweight. He can't look much worse after that welterweight tenure, but he looks good at lightweight, so good on him, man. Good for Gabe Green, and good on Gabe Green. Yeah, beat a fraud. Simple as that. Not a great fight, nothing memorable. Actually, was this worse than a Lisboa fight? Maybe, but whatever. Whatever. We were still getting off the high of that Jared Gordon knockout, so whatever. Talk about each fighter real quick. Not gonna say a lot. For Gabe Green, he looks better at lightweight. I still am not sold on him being good, because he beat a fraud on short notice. So, well, not a short notice. Excuse me. But he did beat a fraud who sucks ass. So take that as you will. This is his first win since 2022. Jesus Christ. So yeah, 3-3 now in UFC. Saved his job here pretty much. 32 years old, still got enough time to try and make a run. I don't know if he's going to at lightweight because it's fucking lightweight, but yeah. Oh my god, I just thought, I already know what fight they gotta do for him, so I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, good win for Gabe Green. Good comeback win for Gabe Green after 2 years, and first win in 3 years. Looked good at lightweight back, and hit weight class that makes sense for him. And then for Camilo, he's garbage. His striking looked alright in round 1, his ground game, but yeah, he is shit. So, he'll probably be in and out of the UFC pretty quickly. He'll probably have one more fight, lose, and that'll probably be that for him. He sucks, and probably should have had to be on the Contender Series, but, you know, Dana jumps to conclusions too quickly, and that's why we got this. So, nice try, Dana. You try to hype the kid up, but all you did was waste your time with a guy who fucking sucks. Did you ever think that dude he beat sucked, and he sucks also, but he's a little better? Crazy idea, I know. All I'm saying now is, who should they fight next? I already know, because it popped in my head as I was fucking looking at it. You have to do one fight with Gabe Green now at lightweight. Where is he? Rafa Garcia. Gifted versus gifted. Gifted Gabe versus gifted Garcia. Book that shit, Dana. If you fuck that up, you're a fucking idiot. Gifted Gabe Green. Gifted Rafa Garcia. How do you miss the opportunity to do that? Book it, book it, book it, book it, book it, motherfucker. Book it. I want to see that fight. It's not going to be a good fight. I think both guys kind of suck, but for the memes alone, book it. Gabe Green, Rafa Garcia. Gifted versus gifted. Book it. And then for Camilo, again, he'll probably get one more fight, lose it, and get cut. So, who cares? Simple as that. Not really much more to say about this fight. Gabe Green looked alright when he actually started fighting. This Camilo dude's fucking terrible. And, yeah, good way to end the prelims, I guess. Not the best lightweight fight on the card, but it wasn't awful. And, yeah, man, that's about that. Good win for Gabe. Good comeback win for Gabe Green, saving his job. And, yeah, not very much more to say. We'll, see what happens with him. All I know is it better be him and Rafa Garcia, because how do you not book that fight, man? It's right there. Book it. Noche UFC, early prelim. Book it. Camilo sucks. Good win for gifted Gabe. And, good way to end the prelims. So, bang! That's the prelims after a fucking hour of rambling about them. They were good, man! They were really damn good. And a lot of that time was spent on trying to figure out who the fuck these people fight. But, whatever. I really got anything bad to say about these prelims. The Pennington fight was fine. All the finishers were good. Like, even the fights that sucked had a finish at least, so... Jared Gordon, amazing. Denise Gomes, amazing. Great prelims. I can almost call them perfect. I really don't see any problem with them, so... Great prelims. Have very few problems with them, if any. So, yeah, good shit, boys and girls. Now we get to the main card. Only 4 fights, sadly, but what can you do? So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time as we get into our main card finally, an hour and 8 minutes in. Let's do it. I ramble too much, I know, but I don't care. If you want to skip to a fight, timestamps are there for a reason, so let's get into the next fight. Our main card opener, 4 fights left, an hour plus in. Let's do it. Main card opener in the featherweight division. The fight of the night, a banger. As I said all week, this would be a banger, and it was a fight of the year contender. What a fight. As we have to open our main card, should have been higher on the card. In the featherweight division, a 3-fight winning streak battle between Melquizael Costa versus Julian Erosa. What a fucking fight. This is what I want to see every week when I turn on the UFC. And the loud-ass people outside. Fuck off. This is what I want to see every week when I turn on UFC. 2 motherfuckers fighting, and that's what we got here in a banging ass fight. Fight of the night, fight of the year contender, banger, banger, banger. Let's go over it. Round 1, just a masterclass by Melquizael. Beat the shit out of Erosa. Somehow didn't finish him, which I'll talk about that in a minute. How somehow Melquizael did not finish him, but he did look good in round 1 nonetheless, and masterclass by Melky. No question of Melquizael round in round 1. Then round 2, a lot closer round, I think the deciding round of the fight. Could have went either way. I could see why you'd give it to Erosa, but I still lean Melquizael by a hair. I think he kept that round by a hair. But again, I see why you would give Julian Erosa that round. You easily could make a case. And then in round 3, it was all Julian Erosa. He just pressured Melky, got him up against the cage multiple times, and just was kind of beating on him. But Melky was fighting back. And he was able to survive the round where it was a clear Julian Erosa round. So, went to the scorecards, 29-28 across the board for Melquizael Costa. Don't know what Camicho was watching. I don't know how you give Costa round 3, but it's probably the same dickhead that gave Pennington round 3. So, what does that tell you? Yeah, good fucking fight. Really good fight. Again, all comes down to round 2. I didn't see anyone say robbery for this fight, because I don't think you could. It was a really close fight. If you think Erosa won, I get it, but you can't say it was a robbery. It all comes down to round 2, which was razor close. You can give it either fucking way, in my opinion. I agree with Melquizael. I think he did win that round by a hair, and that means he won the fight by a hair. So, what a banger. Nonetheless, just what a fucking banger. 3 great rounds between 2 great fighters. Fucking banger. Happy it's got a fight of the night bonus, as it deserved. And, yeah, what a fight, man. What a fucking fight. Complete banger. Not exactly I expected, but goddamn am I happy it was what it was. Like I said, it was the second best fight on the card, on paper and in execution. Should have been the co-main event. And what a fucking banger, man. I told y'all. If you didn't know about this fight, you should have known about this fight. And now you definitely know about this fight. So if you didn't see it, go watch it. And if you did watch it, go watch it again probably. Because it was so fucking good. So, yeah. I can't really do it justice even with everything you just said. But, man, was it a fucking good fight. So happy. Fan of both. Both had a banger. Both got paid. Great fight. Can't complain. Loved it. So, with that being said, now let's talk about each fighter. We'll start with Melquizael. 3 wins now in 2025. 4-fight winning streak in general. Kevin Holland's not liking someone else being the most active fighter on the roster. But that could take a little bit of a break now, because I don't think Melquizael is going to sign up for a fight right away, because how the fuck could you after that fight? Still, we'll probably see Melquizael one more time this year, and we'll see who he's fighting. He definitely deserves almost a top 15 fight, because goddamn, this dude is good. He's becoming one of my favorite fighters. More than likely, I can't wait for his next fight, man. He's one of my favorites right now. He can strike, he can grapple, he's entertaining, he's a good guy, he's active, he's young still. He has no power. I'll say that he has no fucking power, because how do you hit Julian Erosa that many times clean and not knock him out? I don't know. Julian Erosa is not known for having an iron chin. He's actually known for having a glass chin, so what the fuck, Melky? And, yeah, man, let's see how far Melky can go in this division, because of how well-rounded and good he is, I think he can go pretty far, so great performance by Melquizael here. 4th win in a row, 3rd win this year. Dude's good. Dude's really fucking good, and I'm very excited to see him fight again. Probably will be a little bit of a break now, which makes sense. Dude's had 3 fights in 4 months, and he just went to war with Julian Erosa. So, probably take a little break now, but I think we'll probably see him one more time this year, bare minimum. I can't fucking wait, because this dude is so fucking good, and he's right outside the top 15 now. Dude, featherweight's so good. Steve Garcia, Melky Costa, Shepe Mauskar, Nathaniel Wood, blah 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 blah. So many great fighters outside the top 15. Dude, top 15 is gonna look good soon. I can't fucking wait. Melquizael, you're a goat. And talk about Juicy J. It's Juicy J. It's what we've come to expect from him. Dude's gonna have a banger. Never gonna have a bad fight, win or lose. And that's just what we got here. So, sucks that his 3-5 losing streak ended, because it was really fun. But he'll be back. He's still, 36 years old? 35 years old. Still got a lot left in the tank. He's also very well-rounded. The only weakness he has is his chin. Like, apparently that's just healed up now. Or, again, I think Melky just has no goddamn power. And, yeah, great fight. I think he broke his orbital in his nose or whatever, so that kind of sucks. But, yeah, we'll probably see Juicy J maybe one more time this year. It'd be nice, but who knows. And, either way, great fight. And, yeah, man, exactly what we expect from Juicy J fight. A war. So, awesome. Only thing left to say now is who should they fight next? From Melky, I want to give him a top 15 fight, but who? Cater's fighting Steve Garcia. Dan Ige is going to probably fight Pitbull. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Onama should fight fucking Emmett. DelValle, I don't think is going to fight outside the top 15. I would be shocked if he did. Gene Silva's not. Aljo's not, so that kind of leaves Melky with having to fight another unranked guy, which kind of fucking sucks, but that's kind of just what you gotta do. But who does he fight now? Edson Barboza is moving up to lightweight, which kind of sucks. I'm down to see Melky fight fucking Chepe, that'd be a banger, but I would rather see those guys both do good, and get ranked before fighting. So who do you have him fight? Maybe Bryce. Like a formerly ranked Bryce Mitchell would be good. Like I said, if the only guy I could see fighting outside the top 15 is Zalal, and I would highly doubt he would do that, so that kind of leaves very few options. I like the Bryce Mitchell fight, because outside of that, Giga, no, that's almost a step down. Sean Woodson, no, I don't think they're going to do that. Chepe, as much as I would love that fight, it's unlikely. Sabatini, I don't hate it, but I think Sabatini could fight a lot of other guys. I forget why I said Sabatini should fight after his last one. I like the Bryce Mitchell fight. I really do like Melky fighting Bryce Mitchell. I think he's earned a fight like that. If Mitchell's going to fight anytime soon, which who knows, he's never been the most active fighter, so who knows. But I like that fight, I really do. Because again, outside that, who? Giga? No. Sean? No. Edson's moving up, apparently. Chepe hopefully gets a top 15 fight soon, or a good fight soon. Maybe he'll fight Sabatini, I don't know. Sabatini, who fucking knows. Onama's in top 15. Hyder, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do next. I still think he should fight Nate Landwehr, or Gomes' dog shit. Pitbull's probably gonna fight Dan Ige. Nathaniel Wood, who fucking knows what he does. Who knows what Duho Choi's doing at the moment. Who knows where the fuck Alex Caceres is. Who knows what Cub Swanson's doing. Andre Feely's still flying around. Billy Q's still around. Padilla's still, well, not really. Like, this division is so fucking good outside the top 15, man. So, but I like that Bryce Mitchell fight for Melquizael. I think it's a good fight. I think he's earned a fight like that. Probably the closest thing he can get to a top 15 fight. So let's do it. Bryce Mitchell, Melky Costa. I like it. The only other, who was, like, you could have him fight Woodson, Chepe, Sabatini, but I like the Mitchell fight, so let's see him fight Bryce Mitchell. Melky Costa, Bryce Mitchell, book it. I think that's a great fight. I think Costa easily wins it, and it'd be the step up in competition he deserves. Well, I think Erosa is better than Bryce, but it would be the step up in name competition, I guess you could say, that I think Melky deserves. So let's see it, man. Melky and Bryce Mitchell, fucking book it. It'd be a banger. Do it. Not really much else to say. Great fight between two great fighters. Happy they got a fight of the night bonus, and yeah, banger, man. Such a good fight between two great fighters. And who should they fight next? For Melky Costa, I'm down to see him fight Bryce Mitchell. I think that'd be a fucking banger, and he deserves it. Well, I don't know if it'd be a banger, but he does deserve it. And for Juicy J, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of options. Like, I think Billy Q's booked, but he could still fight like an Andre Feely. Would be a banger. Kyle Nelson, fucking Nate Landwehr, a lot of options. I like that Andre Feely idea, so we can do that later in the year. So Let's do it. Melky Costa, Bryce Mitchell, Julian Erosa, Andre Feely, 2 bangers. Let's book them. That's all I gotta say about that. If you missed this fight, go watch it. It was amazing. Bang. Melquizael, baby. Getting to be already a fighter of the year contender. If he has like 2 more fights this year, he could be fighter of the year easily. And yeah, man, great fight to be in the main card. Banger. That's all I can say. Fucking banger. After that, we go to a fight that was okay. Not a banger, but it was okay. Not bad, but okay. And then our second fight of the main card, moving all the way up to middleweight, the heaviest division on the card, with the Paul Craig fight falling through. As we have in our second fight of the main card, a fight I had no expectations going 15 minutes, Nursulton Ruziboev versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck this fight went 15 minutes, but it somehow did. Now, what happened in those 15 minutes was interesting. Very competitive. I feel like people are kind of overlooking how close this fight really was. I think you could give this fight to Stoltzfus, to be honest, and I don't like trying to be funny. And I picked Nursulton, so I'm not biased. Round 1, Dustin clearly took the round. He knocked Nursulton down, even if it was a headbutt. We didn't know that at the time, and he almost submitted him, so clear round 1 to Dustin Stoltzfus. Round 2, clear to Nursulton Ruziboev, his best round of the fight, hands down. He bloodied up Stoltzfus' nose pretty badly, had a good round. That was that. Clear 1-1 going into the third, in my opinion. And round 3 was really close. It really comes down to, do you value Nursulton's few big shots, or do you value Dustin's little bit of takedowns and control time? I agree with the judges. I think Nursulton took the round, but it was close. If you want to give that fight to Dustin Stoltzfus, I'm not upset. But I do agree, leaning towards Nursulton to get the win here. And yeah, 29-28, 30-27, such bullshit, but whatever. 29-28, Nursulton Ruziboev, and yeah, I agree. Can't really say much else. I agree. 2 low-level fighters had a fun fight. Well, had an okay fight. Some moments were fun, but overall it was not some great fight, so... But yeah, good win for Nursulton, showing he can go 15 minutes. First time he has outside of the Buckley fight. First time he has at middleweight. And yeah, he did get the win. Even though, again, I think this fight... Hell, I said it on Twitter, and I'll say it again. I think this was closer than the Pinheiro fight. And people want to cry robbery on that. This was way closer than that fight, in my opinion. And yeah, if you want to give this fight to Stoltzfus, I get it. You can make a good damn case. I almost did. But no, I think Nursulton did squeeze out round 3 to win the fight. And yeah, about really all I gotta say there, man. Okay fight, not a barn burner, but not a terrible fight. Had some fun moments. And yeah, about really all I gotta say there. Don't know how this went 15 minutes, as I said, but good fight. Good fight at times, but kind of lame at times also. So yeah. Now to talk about the fighters for Nursulton. Yeah, I get why they don't give him a fucking step in competition. He fucking sucks. Like, not trying to be funny or anything. I don't think Nursulton's good. He's entertaining. He's not good. Like, look at his UFC run so far. Bruno Ferreira. Sure. I don't think he's that good, but sure. Cedricus Dumas. Garbage, and he had to eye poke him. Buckley, that was just a stupid fight in general for him to take. McConaughey, garbage. Dustin Stoltzfus, really close fight. So, I don't think Nursulton's good. I think and again, he's entertaining. He's not good. And, yeah, he's a can crusher and barely good at doing that. So, I think the UFC will finally give him a big fight eventually, and he'll get badly exposed at middleweight, but whatever. Right now he's entertaining, and that's the most important thing. And that's about that, man. He looks pretty bad here. This is his first bad performance at middleweight, in my opinion, and what should have been a layup, but for some reason he had to go 15 minutes with Dustin fucking Stoltzfus. And yeah, I don't know, not his best performance. He definitely could have looked better. And yeah, I'm not high on him. I don't think he's that good. I've not seen anything in his first 5 UFC fights to point to him being some good fighter, because he's just not. So yeah. Pretty simple. And then for Dustin Stoltzfus, respect for going the full 15 and not getting knocked out, but yeah, he's not good. 3-6 now in the UFC. It's so funny seeing them try and hype him up as, like, he knocked out Marc-Andre Barriou and they act like he was Derek Lewis. It's like, huh? So, yeah, he's pretty shitty. Like, he's still shitty. I'll give him that. Again, he's tough in this fight. He didn't get knocked out somehow. But overall, I think he's a shitty fighter. I don't think they're going to cut him yet, but yeah, he's pretty fucking terrible. So, yeah, about really all I gotta say. Respect for going to full 15 and not getting knocked out, but I still don't think he's that good at all. And, yeah. And again, he still could have won this fight in my opinion, but the UFC was never going to give him a decision here over one of their golden boys. So, yeah, pretty fucking simple. Only thing left to say now is, who should they fight next? For Nursulton, Ruziboev. There's definitely a lot of options you can give him. Like, I think COD would be a fun fight. I think that'd be I would really like to see him fight COD. I think that'd be really fucking interesting. MVP would be fun, but I don't think MVP is going to do that. MVP has bigger things to do. He called out Bo Nickel for some fucking reason. Bakoyev. Chris Curtis would be a fun one. I'd be down to see him fight Chris Curtis. Who else is there? I feel like there's a fun fight out there waiting for him. Tulio would be fun. What the fuck? Tabology, fix your shit, dog. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Tabology, fix your shit. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, COD would be a fun one, but I don't know if I really have a fight idea for Nursulton yet. I think a good fight, it would be him and Mansour Abdulmalik when Mansour beats Cody Brundage. I think that'd be a good one. Outside that, who do you really have him fight? Yeah, Chris Curtis, but I don't know. Who did I say Chris Curtis should fight? Bruno Ferreira. Yeah, actually, no, fuck it. Let's do fucking Nursulton Ruziboev and Chris Curtis. I think that'd be a really interesting one. Those two would definitely fucking talk some trash. So let's do it. Nursulton, Chris Curtis. I like it. What else would I think these two should fight? Mikola Jacek, no. Bo Nickel, that's fucking stupid. Adiba, I don't see them doing that right now. Adiba still has a lot of developing to do. And COD, nah. Cesar Almeida, that's also a pretty decent idea, but I don't see them doing that, so let's do it. Nursulton, Chris Curtis would be a good fight. It would be an interesting fight, and yeah, the trash talk. Someone's gonna be very upset by the outcome because both these guys are kind of crybabies. Let's do it. Nursulton, Chris Curtis, book it. That'd be a really weird but entertaining fight. So, book it. And then for Dustin Stoltzfus, I don't think they cut him yet. I truly don't, but I don't think he has much more time left in the UFC. If he loses 1 or 2 more fights, he'll probably be gone. So he might even be gone after this. It's unlikely since they did use so much time to try and hype him up as something special. But yeah, more than likely he'll probably get 1 or 2 more fights before getting cut, unless he wins, which is unlikely. I don't think we're going to see Dustin Stoltzfus get cut just yet. So yeah. All I have to say is, who should they fight next? For Nursulton, I like him against Chris Curtis. I think it'd be a good fight. Makes a lot of sense. So let's do it. Not really anything else to really say. Yeah. Okay fight. Really good. It was fun at times, boring at other times. But yeah, not bad. Respect to both. Going to full 15, and could have been worse. A lot closer fight than people want you to believe. So don't let people think it was a one-sided beating. It was very competitive. So yeah. After that, I'm not gonna say anything about the co-main event. They both suck. Mairon's a joke. Sodiq Yusuff's washed. Mairon sucks. Cut Yusuff. Next. That's all I got. The worst fight on the card, hands fucking down. And I think Yusuff won, so whatever. Main event of the evening. In the welterweight division, a fight that went probably the worst way it could have went. Because goddamn, were the betting odds correct about this one. As in our main event of the evening, in the welterweight division, to end UFC Vegas 106, the last fight before a break week. The fight moved from the pay-per-view last week to the main event here. We had to end the night. Michael Morales versus Gilbert Burns. Goddamn, was this not a fight? Yeah, Gilbert Burns showed up for a goddamn paycheck, and he got it. He took a couple punches along with it, but man, did he look fucking awful. Long story short of this fight, they did a lot of striking. Michael Morales was winning every fucking exchange. Burns landed pretty much nothing. Burns got a takedown for about 3 seconds before Morales just stood up with fucking ease. And then the fight truly was almost over. Morales clipped him once, hurt him pretty badly, but it wasn't the worst. Then Morales jumped in with a beautiful uppercut that really hurt Burns. He swarmed him against the cage, dropped him once, the ref didn't stop it, dropped him twice, and then it was over. Late stoppage, but whatever, as Ecuadorian Spider-Man gets the W in his first main event with flying colors, flawless victory, easy win for Michael Morales, fatality. Yeah, this is exactly what people kind of thought this fight would be. I did not think he was going to run through him, but I thought he would beat him pretty badly. Hey, I'll say I was wrong in one department. I said Morales is not the finisher of the guys Burns has fought. Clearly, he's better than fucking Usman, Hooker, and who's the other guy? JDM that was a shittier version of JDM, so whatever. Yeah, amazing performance by Michael Morales. Like, especially in a year where a lot of prospects are getting fraud checked, this is what you're meant to do when you get a spotlight like this. Carlos Prates, we're looking at you, dickhead. This is what you're meant to do when you get a main event spotlight and you're a giant favorite, is look great. Like, again, Carlos Prates, do this, you fuck. Yeah, flawless victory from Michael Morales, looked fucking amazing. In the biggest fight of his career, he looked perfect. So, like, this kid's good. This kid has been good. He's getting better, and he's only 25 years old. He's going to probably hold a belt someday. He's so fucking good. It's fucking scary, and I think he's one of the best 4 welterweights in the world right now. JDM, Shavkat, Buckley, Morales. Like, I don't know who else you could put in there. Like, Ian Gary's garbage. I don't want to hear Ian Gary. He's shit. Sean Brady's garbage. He got KO'd by Bilal Muhammad. I don't want to hear it. Leon Edwards, it never was good. He was never, even when he had the belt, he was not number 1. He's garbage. So, and then there's so many good welterweights coming up. Brian Battle, Randy Brown, fucking so many good names coming up. So, Sam Patterson just looked good a few months ago. So there's so many good names. MVP is always lurking around, and we know how good he fucking is. The welterweight is looking good again. It's really looking good again. JDM saved it last week. Michael Morales looked amazing this week. It's time for a new guard at welterweight, and guys like Morales, Buckley, Shavkat, JDM are going to carry a new flag at welterweight for a while. Welterweight was kind of shitty for a few years with Usman, Leon, Burns, Blau, but now we got real fighters again in that division, and it's really good to see. So, yeah, man, great main event, great performance by Mike Morales. Yes, it was sad to see Burns get fucking murdered, but what can you do, man? What can you really fucking do? Yeah, I can't really say much else. Like, Burns showed up for a paycheck, he got it, and that's about that, man. So, what else you really want me to say? Great performance by Michael Morales, flawless victory, and this kid's good. This kid's really damn good. Not sure what else to say. Like, I'm not gonna click on both guys and talk about them, because like I said, Morales is great. Burns needs to retire. If not, cut him. He didn't retire in the cage, so I say cut him. I know, cut Gilbert Burns. I'm sorry, you can't hold on to these old dudes forever. And Burns has not even done that much to earn that forever contract like Tony. Cut him, go to PFO, get paid, fuck off. So, whatever. That's what I think about that, and I guess the only thing left to really say is, who should they fight next? For Michael Morales, I've seen a lot of ideas, but I don't think any of them sounded good. So he just beat number 8, so now he's going to move up to number 8. What the fuck does he do now? Let's see. So let's look at all, because he's not going to fight anyone under him. Colby, Joff, Wonderboy, Prates, all those guys are off the table. He's going to fight up. He's not going to fight Buckley, no matter what happens in the Usman fight. So let's just look at it. Okay, so we got Buckley off the table. Ian, more than likely, is going to fight Leon, so those two are off the table. Usman's going to retire if he doesn't beat Buckley, more than likely. That kind of leaves 3 options, and I don't know what the fuck they're... I probably Bilal for Michael, because Brady's probably going to fight Shavkat. I would imagine, as JDM fights Islam. So, probably Michael Morales and Bilal Muhammad make the most sense. So, like... And then I don't know what the fuck the winner of Usman Buckley's going to do. Probably... wait. I don't know what these 4 are going to do right now. I truly fucking don't know. Like I said, more than likely Ian's going to fight Leon. Or he's going to fight Buckley. But then what the fuck does Leon... Like, Morales pretty much has 2 options. Leon or Bilal, in my opinion. I don't know why Buckley would fight down. Like, if he beats Usman, there's no reason for him to fight down. So... And Usman's not winning that fight. If Buckley beats Usman, he's not going to fight down and fight Ian. There's no fucking point to that. There's no point of him fighting Ian. That's a fight down. If Buckley beats Usman, he can be next in the title picture, for fuck's sake. So, he might fight Bilal, who fucking knows. But what I do know is, more than likely, Ian fights Leon. Shavkat probably fights Brady, while JDM does his work with Islam. And then who fucking knows what happens there. If Islam wins the belt, we know he never fucking fights, so we're fucked there. Usman's gonna retire if he loses. Probably Morales and Bilal. Like, again, more than likely. I don't know what else you would do. And then, the only thing that can really throw a wrench into this is, what the fuck do you do with Buckley after he beats Kamaru? Probably the winner of Morales Bilal? Or... what the UFC would love to have these 2 fight, but if these 2 need to beat these 2 first, so that kind of leaves these 4 away from Morales, and then that leaves these 3. So yeah, Bilal and Morales. The more I think about it, the more I just broke it down like that. Yeah, Michael Morales and Bilal Muhammad makes the most sense. So let's do it. There's no one else for Morales to really fight that makes sense outside of Leon, but that's probably gonna be Ian's fight. So let's do it. Fucking Bilal Morales, book it. Because there's no one else. He's not going to fight MVP. Luque, come on. Prates, that's a waste of time. Wonderboy, it's not 2014 anymore. Joff Neal sucks. Colby's done. Let's do it. Michael Morales and Bilal Muhammad. It makes the most sense. Shavkat fights Brady. Leon fights Ian. Kamaru fights Buckley. The winner, more than likely Ian and Buckley, are going to beat Usman and Leon. Then they can fight. It just makes the most sense, so let's do it. Michael Morales, Bilal Muhammad, book it. It makes complete fucking sense. If you ask me, what happened? Like, I know the wrench. What happened when this guy beats this guy? I don't fucking know. But as of right now, just looking at welterweight as it is, with the top 8 of the division, Morales, Bilal, Brady, Shavkat, Leon, Ian, Kamaru, Buckley, JDM, Islam. Done. That's what I would do. Is it the right thing to do? Well, is that what I would do thinking like the UFC? What I would actually do is a lot different, but that's a different story. What I think makes the most sense for the UFC is what I just laid down. So, there you go. Morales, Bilal, book it. Makes the most sense. Book it. It's that simple. So, not really much else to say after that. I don't know what else you really want me to say. So, yeah, that's about that, man. Good main event. And let's see Morales fight Bilal. If he wins that, then who knows what the fuck happens next. But when he wins that, because Bilal, come on. So when he wins that, we'll see what the fuck they do next with Spider-Man. So it should be interesting. With that being said, not really a lot more to say. Burns should retire. Michael Morales is really fucking good. And let's see him go beat the shit out of Bilal Muhammad. So, yeah, pretty simple shit there. Not really much else to say. If you ask me if I actually think they're going to do that fight, probably not. I don't know what the fuck the UFC is going to do at welterweight. But, yeah, if you actually ask me what I think they're going to do, they're going to probably have Buckley fight Ian. So, more... But it makes no fucking sense for him to do that, man. It just makes no fucking sense for Buckley to fight Ian after beating fucking Kamaru, but they're probably gonna do that. So, yeah, the more I think Morales and Leon makes more sense, so yeah, let's do it. The more I think about it, I know what the UFC is gonna do. They're gonna do this fight after Buckley beats Kamaru. Shavkat's Brady still makes sense. I don't know what the fuck Bilal is gonna do, but who gives a shit? Yeah, that makes more sense, so... Michael Morales and Leon Edwards. The more I think about it. So let's do it. Morales, Leon, book it, and yeah, they gonna do a London pay-per-view soon, so that could be a cool fight on that card. And yeah, let's do it, man. Michael Morales, Leon Edwards makes more sense because I know the UFC's gonna do stupid shit. So let's do it. And that's that. I'm done talking about welterweight. And Michael Morales is really damn good. Gilbert, time to retire or get cut. That's that. I'm done talking about this fight and who to fight who, because the UFC's a clown show who can't fucking book fights right, and it's hard to fix their own problem. So I'm done. Great main event. Michael Morales is amazing. And boom! Finally, that was the card to go over how I did on picks. 7 of 11, 2 perfect, 415. I only got 4 wrong. Sodiq is super washed. Camilo sucks. Moisés is annoying, and Lisboa was a bad pick. I have no problem admitting that. Good night of picks nonetheless. I will never be upset about a 7-pick night, and that's about that. The bonuses went to Michael Morales and Denise Gomes for performance bonuses. 5 tonight to Melquizael. I agree with everything outside of how the fuck did Jared Gordon not get a bonus as well. How did you fuck that up, UFC? You did so well, you got 3 of 4 correct, and then you fucked it up at the end. Damn you. Justice for Flash Gordon, man. Bullshit, just such bullshit. They've never liked Gordon ever since he beat Patty, so I'm not shocked he got screwed here. Just seems right for the UFC. Second to last thing to say, if you missed the card, what should you go back and rewatch? I would say everything outside the Mairon Santos fight. I think the card was really fucking good. Now, you could skip the Tecia fight if you want, the Luana fight if you want, the Gabe Green fight if you want, the Nursulton fight if you want, but I don't even think those were bad, so... Whatever, for sure watch Park, Gomes, Yadier, Gordon, Melky, and main event, so... I would say those few for sure, and again, I'd say everything outside of the co-main, so, but that's up to you. Again, for sure go back and watch Park, Gomes, DelValle, Jared Gordon, Melky Costa, and Michael Morales, so, that's in my opinion, though. And the last thing, as always, or one of our favorite final segment, of course, we talked about earlier, the chopping block. We got a packed chopping block today. Or tonight, or last night, whatever term you want to use. We got a big chopping block of this card. Who's on it? I'll tell you. Luana Santos, Luana Pinheiro, Connor Matthews, Sodiq Yusuff, and Gilbert Burns. We talked about Pinheiro. She sucks. 4 in a row. Goodbye. We talked about Connor Matthews, 3 in a row, goodbye. We didn't talk about Sodiq Yusuff, but you lost to Mairon Santos, and you're on a 3-fight losing streak, goodbye. And you look terrible. And Gilbert Burns, we talked about, 4 in a row, 38 years old, just showed up for a paycheck, and goodbye. Everyone else, I don't think it's gonna get cut. Hernandez, unlikely. Elise Reed, I doubt it. I doubt it. Lisboa, not happening. Moisés, not happening. Camilo, probably should, but that would make Dana look like a fucking idiot, which, he never wants to do. Erosa, no chance. And Stoltzfus, I doubt it. So, I'll just say Pinheiro, Mathews, Yusuff, and Burns, and that's all I gotta say about that. Big chopping block. Goodbye. And that's that. Bang. UFC Vegas 106 recap. Finally done. Like I said, it was a good card. If I had to give it a rating, 7.5 out of 10, I believe. I was gonna say 8, but I thought that's a little high. I don't think it's an 8, but I think a 7.5. It sounds about right. I think it was a very enjoyable card. I think there's only really one bad fight on it, and I think the rest was good, so I don't really have many complaints about the card. I really enjoyed it. 7.5 out of 10. That's a good fucking card, so yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I talked about it for an hour and 40 plus minutes. But yeah, man, I really did enjoy it. I hope you did as well, the card and the recap. And that's about that, man. Don't think I got anything else to add to this card and recapping it, so I think we can move on now. UFC Vegas 106 in the books, and it was a fun one. Shockingly good night in the Apex. And now we look towards the future, which is, what the fuck are we doing next? Well, nothing next week, because it's a break week. I was thinking about it earlier. I might do a Road to UFC recap, because that is next week, and I probably will watch it. Not live, but I probably will watch it. So maybe I'll do that on Sunday, so look out for that. If y'all would be interested in that, got on better to do, I might do that. And then the next time you'll hear me back doing the normal breakdown and recap will be next Friday, not this upcoming one, but next, of course. I think what, May 30th? Or fuck it's whatever the day is, for a breakdown of UFC Vegas 107, Blanchfield and Barber. Oh joy. So yeah, not a lot going on in the next few weeks. I might do a Road to UFC recap, not gonna do a breakdown because that'd be fucking pointless. I have no idea about really any of them, so it'd just be guesses. Kind of what I'm probably gonna do with Contender Series later in the year as well. I will probably do a recap for them, but not a breakdown. If y'all would like to kind of, I want to start expanding more, because I think just doing these 2 videos, I love just doing breakdown and recaps, but I think I gotta do a little more, and I want to do more, so I want to talk to y'all more, I want to make more videos for y'all, and I think Road to UFC recap next week would be a good way to do that, so don't be shocked if you see that sometime next Sunday, and then hopefully a little quieter next Sunday, and then you'll hear me back doing breakdowns and recaps for UFC Vegas 107 in 2 weeks. So yeah, not really much more I can add. I hope you enjoyed the video as always, and hope you enjoy your break week. Like I said, good chance I'll do a recap next Sunday for Road to UFC, but I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see on the road to UFC. Ha. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because my voice is shot, and I know this video is already gonna get no views anyway, so why make it longer? So guess the only thing left to say is obviously to close out the video with the outro. So it sucks to have to close out a video and go into break week, because I do love doing this shit for y'all, but again, you might hear from me during that break week, so maybe it's not the worst. Well, maybe it's not completely a break week, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna stop fucking rambling. I want to end this video, and my voice hurts. So let's end it, as we always do, by saying, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. 100 subs goal by the end of 2025, and soon to be 2026. And as always, unless I'm gonna say something, which I'd be fucking amazed if I am, as always, RX. For now, we'll see about next week. Out. Good vibes only.